welcome to Crafty Thursday, guys. It's Christmas in July. We're going to work on some Christmas crafts. We're going to get started with some of our Christmas ornaments. So say hey when you get on. Had a few technical difficulties, so we had to restart this. I didn't have the internet was going. The internet was not cooperating, so anyway, say hello when you get on. Let me know you're here. Y'all, I'm so excited about this cute little project. Hey, Miss Janet, I hope that's better. Is that better? I hope that fixed the problem, girl. I hope it fixed the problem. Let me know if it did. Let me know. I had the wrong internet. I didn't have my extender on, so make sure it's all working. Thank you, girl, for watering the flowers. You guys, if you're new here, all of you are part of my crafter's garden. So in order to make the garden grow, which is all of you, which is my followers, you need to water the flowers. So that just means SHARE, you know, hit that little forward button, put it out to your friends. I sure would appreciate it. I sure would appreciate it. That gets the information out to them, and let them know that you enjoy my content, that you enjoy watching me craft, and you enjoy the crafts that that I put out there for you guys. I'm going to show y'all. I'm going to give you the sneak peek because I am so excited about these. I just can't stand it. I have been waiting to do these, okay? So here is what we're doing, okay? I have these little ornaments, okay? And they're on, guys, they're on my website, longbriarcottage.com. You can get the Christmas ornaments. They're under the Christmas in July section, okay? Look how cute. This is cute just by itself, but wait. It's got this cute little reindeer. And you put the reindeer's going to go on there. You see him? Y'all watch this. Oh, I need to fix it. Okay. Then you take the tea light from Dollar Tree. Look at this. Watch this. I love it. Look how stinking cute is that. You have a light up Christmas ornament. Y'all, these are so stinking cute. I love them. I love them. I love them. They are so cute. I'm so excited to do these. Okay, y'all. I want to get started on these and get these put together. Y'all, need some paper towel here so I can get me a place laid out here so I can work on these little stinkers. Let me get some of this pushed out of the way here. So how is everybody doing, y'all? I hope y'all are doing fantastic. You're doing good. I know it has been, even though it's going to be a short week, y'all, it has been a long week. I don't have to work tomorrow. Miss Wendy, yours is going out this weekend, girl. I have got them packaged up, ready to go. My friend Wendy has ordered this set, and so it's coming to her. She's getting it. She's going to get it this weekend, so make sure you get your set. Miss Janet, here's what happened. Normally, we would be camping for the 4th, but what happened was, I didn't make any reservations. So, we're not camping. Which is okay. you know, it is what it is. We just decided it was okay. We're not going to worry about it. We're just going to stay home. Y'all, ordinarily too, like, 4th of July is a huge weekend, to camp. And if you don't make your reservations, like if I don't make reservations now for next year, you're not gonna get reservations camping. You have to make those a year in advance. And yours truly here did not do that. So we are camping here at the house. So it's okay, but yeah, we've got our new deck and pool, and so we are going to stay home. We've got friends coming over tomorrow to grill out, and Katie's coming over, and we're gonna have 4th of July here at the house with friends. So that's all that matters. So that's what we're gonna do. So okay, y'all, here is what I have learned when it comes to painting a lot of these little stuff. Okay, you know, I'm one of those that I'm used to getting the paintbrush out. We're gonna paint and paint. Y'all, that doesn't work. Okay, because what happens is that you have to put so many coats, you know, and it gets down in these little cracks and crevices, and it's just a pain. So we're going to be painting with our little sponge, with our little makeup sponge. But first, I'm going to sand these up a bit, just to make sure we have a good surface. Well, oh my, threw it in the floor. So sand them so they get. Shoot, I keep losing control of it. Hey girl, hey Miss Carrie girl. Miss Carrie girl, what you doing tonight, girl? What you doing? Okay, so here is our little thing, and all I'm going to do is I'm going to dip my sponge down in there, and we are just going to pat. I'm just going to pat it. Pat, 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 pat. Now this helps it from getting down in the, going down, it won't go down in those cracks and crevices. So we're just going to get a good coat on it. Now this is our base, okay, because I've got these layered up, so you're going to see the edge is going to come out. So I want to make sure I get the edges really good. Oh, girl. Carrie, girl, listen. Girl, listen, that's going to be an never-ending battle, because I don't know anybody, well, okay, very few people who has a clean craft room. I think a clean craft room is a sign of of a non-crafter. Girl, you're doing what you're supposed to. You are in it. Girl, you're like me. You have to listen, you pull stuff out to find stuff, and then it don't go back. It's a whole it's a whole process, y'all. Girl, mine's been like this for, see, I moved in here. I think I've been here I've been here 3 years. Girl, I can't walk in mine either. Listen, if everybody could see, and y'all, what I find, all the crafters that go online, most of us, the majority, are just like Carrie and I, okay? As far as, you see this little spot right here? That is the spot. That's the area that is, that's clean. Y'all don't want to see what's on the floor or what's in the piles. Clean craft rooms are not lived in. That's exactly right, Rebecca. Hey, listen, I don't trust anybody with a clean craft room. It's fine. Like I said, I have intentions. You know, and listen, if I was smart, this weekend is a long weekend and we don't have any plans. I ought to just get up here and do something, but yeah. My intentions, what happens is that I go, my husband will say, oh, well, let's just go and do this. And I go, okay, let's go. I go, clean the craft room? No, let's go do something instead. But that's okay. One day. Now, these are going to take another coat, but at least they're getting... Yeah, there's my husband's got his ear. Yeah. I told him. You hear me? I need to clean my craft room. Yeah, Wendy says yours is a mess too. You need to be in instead of sitting outside. Like I said, I can't. Listen, I am big enough to admit that at this point I can't do it by myself. I gotta have help. So, because what happens is it gets overwhelming. Okay, so you get in here and you get started, and you just get overwhelmed with it on, what to do with all of it. So, I mean, so in the meantime, I work with what I have and just go from there. Just work with what I have, y'all. Work with what you got. Yeah, it was froze up. I was on the wrong, for being up here in my craft room, y'all. I'm so far away from my, my router that I have an extender, and I had to use it. I had to make sure I was on it. Otherwise, it works better. It works better with being on the extender. So I had to pop off and pop back on. So I'm here. Y'all, we're doing Christmas in July. If you're just popping on, say hey. Hello, ladies. I saw you, Miss Linda. Miss Linda, does I say hello? Y'all, it's hot outside, and so let's think Christmas. Let's think cold, snowy. Does that help? It may help to cool off, y'all. Because y'all, it's hot. It was coming home from work today. I know the temperature on the car said 94 degrees, and I know it's going to be hot tomorrow. So That's why we're definitely spending time in the pool tomorrow. We'll be in the pool to cool off. And then our neighbors are doing fireworks tomorrow. That is the good thing about living here in the country. That we've got property, so it's big enough to be able to shoot fireworks. So our neighbors are going to shoot fireworks. It's going to be fun. So Miss Janet, down to 79, girl. I bet you it's still 80 something. I know it's 80 something degrees still outside here today. It's hot. It's hot. And luckily, we've not had any rain. So the rain has kind of given us a break finally for a while. Okay. Telling you. You're gonna have a get together later on this weekend? Good. That's gonna be fun. Miss Wendy, what are you cooking? Are you having traditional? What are y'all having? We're just doing y'all, we're doing hamburgers and hot dogs, and I made the potato salad tonight. We're doing potato salad and baked beans and corn. I'm doing corn. So that is our plan. That's our menu. And I think there's chips. We got chips and stuff like that. So hey, Miss Janelle. Hey, girl. Happy 4th of July. Happy 4th of July. Y'all, we're doing Christmas in July, so get your Christmas hat on. We are working on Christmas ornaments. These are light up. I'm so excited. I am excited for these. They are cute. Okay. So I've painted the base of these white, okay? And then so that when I put my color, the white base is going to be on the back. Now I've got to look at, sorry, that had a little, had a few little, now I've got to look at what color to do these. What color? I pulled out red to do the words in red for Christmas. I think we're gonna do red. Hey, Miss Kathy Vernon. Hey, girl. Miss Kathy. Okay. Make sure when you go to the Dollar Tree, you get you some makeup sponges. Miss Woody says she's doing hamburgers, hot dogs tomorrow with cold taco salad, but next Saturday you're cooking and making raspberry cobbler and homemade ice cream. Oh, homemade ice cream. Yes, my husband is making homemade ice cream. He got the ice cream maker out of the garage. So he is doing homemade ice cream too. So that is, I'm excited for that. We've not done homemade ice cream in a while, y'all. So y'all, I'm painting these sorry, let me. I needed to make sure I hit these with the sand it. It just helps that paint Just helps the paint stick, guys. If you get a okay, I got those. So now we're going to hit this with some red. I like this red, y'all. Y'all, I just used my colors. I used the Deco Art Americana, and I just used just the regular white, just regular snow white. And then my red that I'm using, it's the Deco Art Americana. It's crimson red. Crimson red. It's not, it's more, it's got the burgundy color to it more than the Christmas red. But that's okay. Oh, my Cooper. My dog left the door, came in and left my door open, y'all. He's a mess. He is a mess. I close my door to keep my cool air, to keep it cooler in here, so I don't get hot. Okay, that's just one shot. Your bestie was here for 3 days and made me leave my house. I'm exhausted. I'll be sleeping. Girl, did she get you out and run around town? Y'all, did y'all go shopping and doing some fun stuff? I hope she got you out and running around. My bestie's coming tomorrow. She's coming over here tomorrow for 4th of July. We normally would do it at her house, but she's leaving for vacation on Sunday, and I knew, I said, you're going to be packing and doing all this kind of stuff, and I said, you're not going to feel like having people over for 4th of July. And she said, no, I don't. And so that's why I invited that group over. Y'all, I'm trying to get one coat on, get a coat on this. Y'all, I'm telling you, for these words, for these little stuff, these are really doing it this method. I'm telling you, it's you can also do it with the put your paint on with a baby wipe. Have you guys done that? Use the baby wipe method to put your paint on. That way you just kind of, it doesn't go on thick. But I'm liking the sponge on this little stuff like this. Because it doesn't, sometimes that, when you're putting it on with the paintbrush, it gets thick. Okay, and I've still got to put another coat. It's going to take more than one. It's going to take more than one. But I like this because it doesn't get down, it doesn't get, you don't have to worry about it. It doesn't get down in the sides to where you have to get the paintbrush down in there and paint. Y'all, my friend, our friend Anna with A Creative Home, I saw she posted pictures of her, of what she's been working on her new booth, and I saw she's posted more pictures of how her booth is coming along. She's working on getting it together. She's coming along. It's coming along. Y'all, I remember the booth days. I really would like to have another one, but you know, I figured out, I mean, it takes, with working full time, and you've got to be dedicated to it because it takes up a lot of time to do it. Miss Wendy says, you're like the sponges because you don't have to wash brushes. You can just throw these away. As cheap as they are, just throw them away. Hey, Miss Darlene. You saw, yes, her colors look amazing. She did great on her choice. I think it looks, I love the color. It's nice and warm. It warms up her space. But I still think it's a neutral enough palette that, you know, her stuff, when she puts things in there, you know, it's still going to pop. So. Y'all, these are, I'm telling you, these little things are coming along. Okay. Y'all, these are going to be so cute. Now, I have another set of these too that I'm going to be, there's another set of them that are coming. So, I'll keep watching my Christmas in July because I got more stuff to add for Christmas in July. And that's probably, and it's going to be kind of like, this will be my Christmas 2025 stuff. So, you've got plenty of time to get it. Okay, let me put that to the side. Oh, Miss Wendy says cut the end off and then you can use it for another one. Ladies, what would I do without you guys? It takes a village. It really does. It takes a village. Okay, let's see what this is going to look like. Look how that just makes it pop. I love these. Okay. Sorry, y'all. Sometimes you got to get, plug my hot glue gun in. Sometimes, you know, it's the little things. The little things that make me happy. Okay, y'all, I got our little faces. We got to work on them, okay? Sorry, I had a few little fuzzies. Oh, I'm missing a piece. There's one. Let me go. I'll put my other piece over here. Hold on. Let me grab my missing piece. I had dropped it on the floor. Hello, Miss Doreen. Hello. Hey, girl. Okay, y'all. You guys that didn't weren't on here earlier, let me show you a little sneak peek of what it's going to look like. So I got to get his little face painted up, okay? And then what happens, okay, is you put your Dollar Tree tea light in through the hole. Cute are these? Y'all, that is just cute. Cute, cute, cute. I need my black paint. Let me get a little paintbrush, because some of this right here, the little stuff, we're gonna get our paintbrush out for it. Because it's just, I think we'll be okay with these. We're just going to go easy, easy on it. Our little snowmen need a black hat. So let's get the black. Miss Darlene, you can order these on my, Miss Vicky, these are on my website. I make these. They're on longbriarcottage.com. And they will pull up for you if there's a category called Christmas in July. And they are in the Christmas in July section. And you can place an order for these. Oh, my husband. Sure. This black doesn't take, luckily, it doesn't take a whole lot for it. I want to make sure. I don't want to get past. I got a little bill right here. Oh, you were chatting with Miss Janet. Miss Doreen, you were traveling. You got to see some other of our crafting friends that that you had met, and y'all live kind of close, don't you? Okay, so here is, so I got my little hat, and I'm going to use for the white here, I'm just going to try to, I've still got white, I've still got my sponge here, and we're going to sponge, the Yes, Miss Dorna. Yes, it was. I'm sure you had a good time. Girl, listen, anytime that you can get together with your girlfriends, listen, I'm telling you, that is like medicine for your soul. It's good for your soul. Y'all, here's another thing that I've learned too. When you're using this method with the sponge, where I had put, look, the holes are still there. I mean, where you know, it's gonna take a little more. Okay. And sometimes it takes I'm telling you, this wood kind of eats up your paint. You gotta, it likes the paint. It sure does. Oh, Miss Kathy, did you put the link for these? Okay, thank you, girl. I think Miss Kathy put the link for the ornaments out there. Oh, she put the link for the ornaments. I appreciate you, girl. You're a little like, girl, Miss Sandy, it's okay, girl. I'm glad you're here. It is okay. It is okay, y'all. Listen, I wanted to do something that was, you know, that was fun and simple tonight, because I know a lot of you guys, you know, have plans, and everybody's getting ready for the 4th tomorrow, and okay. So there's my little snow imp. They got their little white face, so I need to let that go. Now we got to work on our little reindeer, y'all. Our little reindeer. I've got some don't know what happened to my something. There's our dark. Needed something dark. Yeah, Miss C, did you get rested up from your trip? Because, girl, you were out and about. Okay. So, guys, we're going to put 2 different colors on our little reindeer. We are going, oh, thank you, Miss Janet. Y'all, I'm going to get some dark brown here. And y'all, I'm using my umber color because I can't find the other. I had to pull this out because I wanted something. I wanted this darker on the reindeer, on his little antlers. Y'all, I came up here without my glasses, so if I'm moving stuff, it's because I can't see. Oh, that's cute. Y'all, it doesn't take much of this. Yeah, y'all, I can't see. Y'all, my problem is I can see far away. I just can't see what's up close to me. So it's like, okay, if I hold this way out here, I can see it. Oh, it's the color of your son's car. Miss Janet, I've got a car this color too. Okay, that was not going on right. But I have a card this color on my shirt too. Okay. Now I want to put something lighter on his face for it to stand out. So we're going to see if we can do this. We're going to try Miss Wendy's thing, because, girl, look at that. I just cut off the old one. Oh, goodness, Miss Janet. Hey, Miss Cindy, girl. Girl, where you been? Where you been? You placed your order. Good, Miss. That's good. Thank you, Miss Darlene. Y'all, I've got honey brown, and then I have nutmeg. I've got nutmeg brown. Trying to see which one. Yeah, I'm putting a little bit out here. How light do you think I need to do? Oh, he's gonna love them because they light up. He can help you make these, girl. Let him help paint them. Y'all, I think I'm going with a lighter. Okay. I think I'm gonna go with this honey brown. Okay. I love it. Okay. Now, this, I'm telling you, with these little things like this, these little wood kits, listen, I've learned my lesson about trying to do it with a paintbrush, so this has been a lifesaver. A lifesaver, guys. Okay, so I need to put a little bit of glue, and you, ooh. Y'all remember, if you're doing these, to make sure when you're using the hot glue, just put a thin coat. Okay, don't put it thick, or else, you know, it's not. You want it to lay flat. I know sometimes when you use hot glue on this stuff, it doesn't lay flat. So just put a thin coat, y'all. Let me fix. I got a little. I'll fix a little place right here for the black that didn't. And just do a little touch up right here. Okay, little touch up. Little touch up. Okay. Now we gotta put some eyes on it. We gotta put their eyes. Let's see, they've got the everything is marked for you, okay? So that you can see. But we're gonna put some black to make his eyeballs here, okay? And y'all, I'm just getting my, y'all, this is to use for to make the crease in your paper. It's a dotting tool. It's whatever you know, it's that tool for whatever you need. Okay, I'm just going to get some paint on it. I don't have glasses, so I'm just using it. Okay, and that way I just colored my eyeballs in with it. Okay. Y'all wear your glasses. Now this, I'm telling you, this works really well. Just load up fresh paint for each eyeball. Okay. Draw their little eyes. Okay, y'all, we're gonna put some little I'm getting my chalk out. They need some little cheeks. They need some color on their cheeks. So what I'm gonna do, you can use get you some blush from the Dollar Tree to use for these guys. I have some chalk, decorating chalk, that I have had for a long time. And so what I'm going to do is just get it on my paint on my thing. I'm just giving them some little give them some little cheekies, some little pink cheeks. And see, y'all, it just gives them little pink cheeks. Miss Darlene, did I set a date? Did I set a date for what, Miss Darlene? Okay, y'all, just take your Q-tip and just load it up and just twist it. Okay. I think that's looking good. Need to. I think I'm good. Oh, for this fall. No, I haven't, Miss Darlene. I'm trying. I haven't started that yet. Part of me is I want to make sure that that I could get enough people, because that's a again, it's a commitment, and I want to make sure I can get enough people. Okay, y'all, I'm just taking some of my distress ink, y'all, and I'm just taking a little brown and just putting it around. Just put some around the edges of him to make his little face stand out more. See how the one side there has it and the other doesn't? It just makes it just kind of stand out. Y'all been watching a TV show with my husband, and one of the characters says the details matter. The details matter. So sometimes the details matter, guys. So okay. Make sure I got some detail. No, I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. I was going to try the white, and nope, it doesn't need it. Hey, Miss Pam! But anyways, yeah, guys, I was looking at a retreat for the fall that would be more of a it would be it would be a retreat to where everybody I'm just going to sand the edges of the white one. Everybody would bring their own craft. So it would just be a crafting weekend that you bring your own. That's what I was looking at for the weekend, for that one. Okay, y'all, let me get. Just taking the little of the white on the sponge and put a little white around his hat. Y'all, I'm just doing some last minute, some little details. Just some little, just those little things that make things stand out, you know? Okay, so let's poo. Let me put those to the side. Y'all, I forgot about all the little doodads. Yes, Miss Pam, I did find a place for, that would be a smaller venue. So there would be less people. Is what I looked at. Okay, y'all, I forgot about the snowflakes that go on here. All the little doodads. I was just sitting here painting, excited about that. But yes, Miss Pam, I found a cabin that is smaller. It's less expensive, but it's smaller, and it only holds 14 people. So I was looking at doing a fall retreat. So I don't know. We'll just have to. I'm still working on it, and we'll see. There's the white. And so now I need, where's my red berries. Y'all, I'm going to end up, I got paint all over my hands. Okay, now I've got some green. I hadn't even opened this green. Now this is a little brighter green than this is, you know, that use what you got. I've got to get some Christmas colors, but this is what I had. So use from your stash, girl. I'm doing all my little paint things. Getting a little paintbrush for these, y'all, because that's think I got all my little parts and pieces done, y'all. I know, Miss Wendy, but I didn't, I didn't take time to do that. Luckily, there's not too many parts and pieces to this. Well, I needed a little more. Y'all, these little snowflakes. Painting it this way with a sponge. Makes it a whole lot neater. Using that ink gun. Okay, let me get this stuff. Let me get this out of the way. Clean up this. Okay. Okay. Now we're gonna start putting some of these together. We'll do this one first. This is our joy. Okay. And the joy comes with, we got to put these two together, and y'all have, I'm going to use a little bit of, I'm going to use my Aleene's Turbo Tacky, and I'm going to use some hot glue too. Okay. But I'm going to use a little of this too. The hot glue is just so it sticks right now. Okay. Just gonna lay it down and get it lined up. Bada boom, bada bing. Okay. Ta-da! Now I'm putting both because here's what happens. Okay. Some of you may put your you may keep your Christmas items somewhere, like in an attic or in a shed, that kind of thing. So the hot glue will melt. Ask me how I know. Ask me how I know. Y'all, I'm loving my new hot glue gun, by the way. Anybody needs a new hot glue gun, that one is, it is doing just fantastic. But yeah, I'm doing this glue so that it doesn't, keep it from melting. Because I had on my front door, the morning sun hits the front door, and so I have one of my I have that watermelon that I did. I have it on my front door right now, and normally it would have melted, but by adding the regular glue, it's kept it from melting. These are so fun. I need to measure them because I need to tell you how big these are good size ornaments. But what makes them nice to paint, because they're not so, it's not so little, because, sometimes you get some of these little pieces and it's just, it's hard to keep up with all the little pieces. And okay, now we get to put our little snowman. Okay, we put our little things. What they're gonna do is they go right there, and then our little light is gonna go. It's gonna glue back here in the back, just like that. Okay, and then we'll add some little snowflakes, and then I have this little this stuff. Words are hard today. Words are hard. Just make sure it gets lined up, okay? Okay. And then, okay, we are going to, Holly, thank you. Now I'm going to put some hot glue down in there so that so it sticks. Uh-oh. Okay. There's one. Now let's put our little okay. Y'all, you can paint these. Yes. Yes, Miss Darlene, you can. These are from Dollar Tree. Get the ones from Dollar Tree. Those are the ones that fit. Yes, it does have a battery in there. It does have a battery so that you can take the back off and put a new battery. Okay, so you can change the battery. And I'm sure it would probably just pop out enough that you could that you can change it. So now I guess, yep. Should have checked the light on that one. And I have more of these coming. I have some snowflake ones. There's different ones coming. So, oh shoot, get my order going here. Get the right order. Okay, this glue first. And then we come in a little bit of hot glue. Just a little bit, y'all. Because you want it to lay flat, so go real easy on your hot glue. Make sure this one had a little plastic on it. I just want to make sure it's, yeah, make sure, test them, make sure they work for you. Yep. Before they go on there. Okay. And we're just going to use jute to tie these up, y'all. We're just going to use some jute. And y'all see, this is just the ones from Dollar Tree. And I just bought a few. I'm going to have to, girl, I got to go back and buy some more. Okay, so now let's get this one. Okay. Like I said, get him lined up. Make sure you get him lined up straight because, like I said, this is. Okay, so now let's get our holly put on here. The holly berries. Trying to figure out how to. Putting the berries on the holly. Just get a little bit, little bit. Okay. Now y'all, you guys can change these and put them wherever you want, okay, on different places. Okay. I'll put the snow I'm going to give him one of these little ones. I said, y'all just pick wherever you want to. Okay, so here's what I've done there. And here's our little Joy. Put the holly there. And this Noel. And Love, we're going to put, he's going to get a snowflake. Now this has got several. You don't have to put all of these on here. So depending on what you want, there's whatever you want. There's plenty of snowflakes and holly. Snowflakes and holly. Okay, and I'm just taking, now you guys can do a couple of things. And I don't have any. If you want to use regular wire, you can. Miss Robin, read what she... Miss Robin says she just finished making dog food and potato salad for barbecue tomorrow. Miss Robin, I think you need to rest. Please don't feed your guests dog food tomorrow at the barbecue. That's funny. That's funny. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring this through from the back, okay? And I'm going to just tie a knot in it. Like I said, if you want to use wire, you can use wire. I'm just using what I got, ladies. And then I'm going to cut. Just push this through. I'm going to tie that up. Oh, y'all, these are cute. Okay. Now see? Look how cute. Ha ha ha. You know, you may have to tie it however tight you need it. Okay. Let me grab this one. I said I'm probably going to buy some wire. I'm going to buy wire for this. I was looking at there's some floral wire that's kind of got some like paper around it that I was looking at. So I will keep you guys posted if I find something different to use for these. But for right now, I'm just using jute. Girl, this will do. Oh, my little thing, my little nose, he blinks. That's cute. Those little tea lights blink, y'all. Okay. Make that one a little taller. My son says the sheet's better than that. Y'all, these turned out better than I could have imagined. I'm so excited about these, y'all. Y'all stay tuned for all the Christmas in July stuff. I'm excited. excited about. I should have worn my Christmas shirt. I mean, you know, if we're going to do it, y'all, we need to do it right. But I didn't, it was too hot. I came home from work and I was hot. So it's like, whatever cools me off. Okay, one more. Okay. I'm double knotting them to put a little bigger knot in them. Oh, you're making dog, there was a comma missing there. It's what that was. You're making the dog food for your dog because prescription dog foods, okay. So the dog food is not for the barbecue tomorrow. Turn it on. And like I said, you guys, there's more. There's extra. There's extra snowflakes if you want them, or if you don't want the holly, you'd rather have the snowflakes. Like I said, there's plenty. Look how. Oh, I get excited. Y'all, look how cute. Okay, I'm trying to get them to where I can hold them all. Okay, y'all, here is all our, there we go. Love, Noel, Joy, and Snow. I love it. Oh, these are so fun. Okay, here's how we made these, guys. These are all part of my Christmas in July. If you go to longbriarcottage.com and on the category, it says Christmas in July, but if you just, when the website pops up, just scroll. It's probably towards the top anyways, because it's one of the newer items that I put in there. But if you do click on the category and click Christmas in July, it's got all the Halloween, it's got all the Christmas stuff in there. So make sure you check those out. Y'all, these are the cutest. Y'all, these would be so fun to make with your kids and your grandkids. And like I said, they light up. And I am going to have more. I've got some snowflake ones coming. So we're going to be making more of these, ladies. So there'll be more. But I'm telling you, these are wonderful. So make sure to check these out. Look at their little noses glow. There's our Love, Noel, Joy, and Snow. So I hope you guys had an amazing night, y'all. It is 4th of July weekend, and I hope you have fun this weekend. It's asking about a code. It asks about a code. Miss Kathy, I don't know, because these are sized based on the ones from Dollar Tree. And I say that because I had some others, and this part was bigger and it doesn't fit. So these are specifically made for the Dollar Tree ones. So, if you were going to order some, I would, order it. If it's not the same size, you may want to return them. But yes, these fit the Dollar Tree, because I literally just opened them out of the pack from the Dollar Tree. So I hope y'all have an amazing weekend. Summer wing would be good for Halloween. Yes, Miss Janelle, after this, we're going to start fall. Fall comes next, y'all, with the crafting. So we're going to do some fall crafting next. So, but this is to get our kickstart kickstart for Christmas. So I hope you guys have an amazing 4th of July. Y'all cook something good, eat a hamburger for me, cook you a steak, chicken, whatever you're doing. Have a safe and happy 4th. Like I said, we're going to enjoy it. We've got friends coming over to cook, and I've got to go downstairs and check on I made some potato salad. I've got to get some other stuff ready for our party tomorrow. But I hope you have an amazing, amazing weekend, and we will see you guys later. But this is part of our Christmas in July, so I'm excited to work on Christmas crafts this month to get us ready. Excited about Christmas. Can you believe it's only 6 months away? Oh. So, hope you have a wonderful